The air in the cave was still, thick with the scent of ancient dust and a faint, almost imperceptible hum. Luke Skywalker knelt on the rough, sandy floor of a hidden grotto on Tatooine, his expression one of profound concentration. Before him, laid out on a simple cloth, were the intricate components of a lightsaber: the gleaming emitter shroud, the delicate power conduit, the focusing lenses, and, at its heart, a verdant green kyber crystal, pulsing softly with an inner light. This was not a moment of hurried assembly, nor an act driven by immediate need, but a sacred ritual, a quiet genesis. With eyes closed for a long moment, Luke reached out, not with his hands, but with something deeper, something innate. The Force flowed through him, not as a weapon, but as an extension of his will, a subtle current of energy. His fingers, when they finally moved, were guided with an impossible precision, each motion deliberate, weighted with purpose. He picked up the primary crystal chamber, its metallic surface cool and smooth, and then, with barely a touch, the green kyber crystal itself. It floated into place, settling perfectly within its housing, guided by an invisible hand. There was no struggle, no fumbling, only an elegant alignment, an understanding between the Jedi and the living heart of his new weapon. This was Luke's personal forging, an intimate act unfolding just prior to his bold return to Jabba's palace, a scene tragically left on the cutting room floor of Return of the Jedi. Yet, even in its absence, the concept of this moment resonates deeply, speaking volumes about his transformation. We witness a Luke who is no longer the impatient farm boy yearning for adventure, but a mature Jedi Knight, grounded and centered. He is not merely assembling a tool, he is manifesting a symbol of his journey, his commitment, and his readiness to embrace his destiny. Think for a moment about the profound contrast this scene offers. Consider his father, Anakin Skywalker, or rather Darth Vader, and the creation of his own Sith lightsaber. History tells us that a Sith lightsaber's red blade comes from bleeding a kyber crystal, a process fueled by pain, anger, and domination, forcing the crystal to submit to the dark side. Vader's creation was likely an act of rage, a culmination of his fall, a declaration of his new identity. It was quick, brutal, born of a need to destroy and control. His blade was a symbol of conquest, a manifestation of the dark side's destructive power. Luke's process, however, is the antithesis of this. His hands, or rather the force that guides them, move with a serene patience. The components seem to dance into place, held suspended, each piece finding its perfect home in a graceful ballet of mechanics and mysticism. The hilt, crafted from scavenged parts, and perhaps some materials from Obi-Wan's old hut, takes shape with an almost meditative rhythm. He secures the power cell, meticulously connects the focusing lenses, and then, with a final, gentle press, the cap is sealed. There's a soft, almost inaudible click, a breath held, then released. And then, with a silent command, the blade ignites. A pure, vibrant emerald green bursts forth, cutting through the cave's dimness, casting a soft, steady glow on Luke's face. The hum, when it comes, is not aggressive or demanding, but resonant, a harmonic echo of the Force itself. This green blade is not just a weapon, it is a testament to growth. Green, the color of life, of hope, of new beginnings, and of the Jedi consulars, who prioritize the Force over combat. It speaks of balance, of a connection to the living Force that runs deep within the galaxy. This moment, though unseen by most, is crucial for understanding Luke's character arc. It's the quiet before the storm, the internal affirmation before the external battle. It demonstrates his mastery over himself, his emotions, and his connection to the Force, not as a crude instrument of power, but a subtle guide. He has learned from Yoda, from Obi-Wan, and from his own harrowing experiences. He has faced his fears, confronted his temptations on Dagobah, and chosen a path illuminated by compassion and selflessness. The green lightsaber is the tangible symbol of that choice. It signifies his full embrace of the Jedi way, a declaration that he is ready to face the Emperor and Darth Vader, not with the reckless abandonment of his youth, but with the measured strength and wisdom of a true Jedi Knight. It is a commitment to the light, a promise to restore balance to the Force, beginning with himself. This quiet act of creation underscores the core difference between the Jedi and the Sith. One builds from patience, from connection, from understanding. The other from rage, from isolation, from domination. This deleted scene, had it been included, would have offered a profoundly intimate glimpse into Luke's soul, showcasing the profound depth of his transformation. It would have solidified his identity, not merely as a hero, but as the embodiment of everything the Jedi Order stood for, and everything it could be again. It's a powerful narrative choice, illustrating that the greatest battles are often won not on a grand stage, but within the quiet confines of one's own heart and mind. So, while we never saw it on screen, the idea of Luke, in that cave, meticulously assembling his green-bladed lightsaber with such meditative focus, remains a compelling and integral part of his journey. It's a moment that defines him, a silent birth of purpose and commitment. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this deleted scene. Do you think it would have added significant depth to Luke's character in Return of the Jedi? What other deleted scenes from Star Wars do you wish it made the final cut? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this discussion, please consider following for more explorations into the galaxy far, far away. Until next time, may the Force be with you.